Courage will pull us through. You teach me and I'll teach you. Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Girls Like Nerds. I am blessed with this beautiful angel over here, Lauren Chase, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, how are you?
I'm doing so good. It's so good
Thank
to
you for
see
coming.
you. Oh my God, thank you for having me.
I know, I'm so excited.
This is so fun.
So, real quick backstory. Lauren, I went to Stagecoach recently, and the house, it was me and my girlfriend, and it was Lauren and our other friend, Amanda. So, I'd never met Lauren before, and we just hit it off. We just had the time of our lives. We're listening to country music the whole time.
Oh my God, it was so fun.
We stayed up till like 6 a.m.
Literally.
doing TikToks, and I was like giving her songs to sing. She's a phenomenal singer.
Thank you.
And I was like, oh, baby, if you want to bring your guitar, we could like sing some songs. And she was like,
Yes.
okay, I don't know you, but sure. And we just had such a great time. We really hit off. It was awesome. So I was really excited because I'm like, I'm always looking, for pretty girls to have these nerdy conversations with. And I'm really blessed that I got to meet Lauren during Stagecoach, and she's here with us today. And you can see, look at her outfit. Hello, hi.
Thank you.
Hello, like,
Thank
are you
you.
performing later?
At
What's going
Dolls
on?
Kill. Well, yeah,
Is this all Dolls Kill head to toe?
head
the shoes
to
too?
toe. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, this is
Sponsor me.
killer.
Thank
I was
you.
just gonna say, damn, let me send you some clothes. Wait a second.
So, except this is Amazon.
No, even
for sure.
that wig looks fire though.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's such
I
a
wasn't
great
sure
job.
with the bang situation,
Oh,
but
Pink's sick
thank
as
you
fuck.
so
Yeah,
much.
just
This
such a
is
great job.
honestly, I'm just so excited for you.
Oh,
I think we talked a little bit about like hashtag learning to nerd because I am
Yes.
I'm a new nerd.
I love. So Lauren was asking yesterday. I was like, "Oh, well, do you like any movies or shows or animes or musicals or Broadway, anything?" And she was like, "Well, I just started watching the Marvel movies, but I'm hashtag learning to nerd."
Like
And I
for
was
the first time.
I love that.
Yeah.
Because that is such a relatable thing, right? So I feel like, look at this outfit. Like you wouldn't think that she's not fully committed to this situation, but
I am now.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm so here for this. Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh, of course. Well, it's so interesting because I went to my first Comic-Con and I was like, oh my God, I used to make fun of all of you. And now it's like seeing how cool it is to
Yeah.
cosplay and dress
Yeah.
up. I'm like, I have been
It's
one
a
of you this whole
blast,
time.
dude.
Like,
These are my people.
yeah,
How did I not know
totally.
this?
I think it's too, my older brother is a nerd. So like I
Oh,
used to
really?
watch him play video games
Yeah.
and I was like, I was like backseat driving when he would play video
love that.
games. But
Like,
I was like,
go
no, like
left.
get him.
Don't
But
go
like
in there.
I never, did it. And then like, I played like Bomberman and Super Smash Brothers and like
Classics.
Yeah, of course. But now they have these video games where like things change based on the way that you respond.
Yeah.
And then it's like,
and they
oh
update,
man.
and it's like you can never finish a game because it's constantly
Never.
updating, so you're
Never.
constantly playing it.
And I don't know, it's like such a whole new world. I feel like I've been here in Los Angeles. I'm from Florida for 10 years.
Even for 10 years.
I know,
Wow,
it's
gosh.
crazy. I know,
Yeah,
I
you
grew
LA
up here.
now.
I am. But now it's like, it's a whole new world of
Yeah.
like nerding and anime and
babe,
like,
yeah.
just like so much fun.
I know.
Like,
Wait,
I don't even
this
know.
is so great. Oh my god, perfect. So you said Comic-Con. Which Comic-Con? San Diego or what was that?
No, the Los Angeles
LA one. Yeah. Did you go this last?
I did. Yeah.
Oh, that's what did I.
Oh my God. Shut up.
What the fuck? What was
Wait,
I wearing?
did you cosplay?
So I did. I went 2 days. During Christmas time, I like to dress as like holiday characters. So I was Martha May
I love
Whovier. She has 2 different costumes in the Grinch movie. She's got like the blue robe. So I like made this robe with like feathers everywhere. I did that
Gorgeous.
one. And then I did like the little Christmassy one with the stockings and the boots.
Oh
and,
my
like, the big hat.
gosh.
Yeah, that's like your fucking LA Comic Con. Dude.
Well, I was like in the middle of like I paused Marvel to go to Comic-Con. Like I was like in the heat of it. So
did you dress up?
oh girl, yeah, I was Black Widow for sure.
I think
Yeah,
I
yeah.
fucking saw you, dude.
Really?
You're Black Widow?
Yeah.
I think I saw you.
I did like a
Yeah, I
It
think
was
I saw
like
you.
an adaptation. Like I feel like I was just wearing like just like a huge cutout mess,
This
and then
is
like
giving
a
me s- I think
and
I
then like
fucking- I
a
think I remember seeing you and thinking,
ginger
damn,
wig.
her body's like banging.
Oh my God.
Because you don't see a lot of like, you see Black Widows, but like, no offense to certain cosplayers, but certain body types don't go with certain outfits. So when you see someone that looks like the character, right, that looks like Black Widow with body and
told her to
outfits,
say
like
that.
I feel like I fucking saw you.
Oh my
what the fuck?
gosh, that's so
Oh, we gotta
exciting.
cosplay together.
Yeah, but like, tell me all the things because like literally, I'm like a little baby nerd, so like I don't really know all the things. Like,
you. I'm gonna
like,
step
I
in
know-
my office for a second.
yeah, no, seriously. Like I know, like yesterday, May the 4th be with you. I've still never seen any Star Wars movies. Like
Any of them?
no,
any of
I
them.
know. It's so
The
good.
ones with fucking Hayden Christensen, you never saw those? Oh, baby girl.
Yeah, so that's why I think that was like, I was so excited to come on your podcast
Yeah.
because like I really wanted like all of your nerds to
Yeah.
like nerd me. You know what I mean?
Nerd me.
Nerd me.
Nerd me,
Like
damn
teach me. Like literally
I'm
hashtag
so
learning to
excited for
nerd.
this. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
I know. And it's, you know, it's funny. It's like people will come out of the bushes and be like, no, you have to watch this first. And like,
Yeah, no.
I've seen like, I feel like when I watched the Marvel movies, it was like I had no context because I was just going with a guy to like you know, like a date to
Yeah,
a movie.
yeah.
But then like I end up being like, wait, I don't understand. Like, who's that? Who's that?
Which movie was it? Do you remember?
Oh God. I think it was Love and Thunder.
Oh, Thor.
Yeah.
The newest
The
one.
newest
I'm
one.
shocked that
So
that would be
I
the
know,
one that you saw first.
I
Okay,
know.
shit.
And then it's like
He
then
did
I
you
had
dirty.
to, then
for
I had to
that,
go
but
back.
okay, yeah.
I mean,
That's fucked up.
that was just
Clearly,
like-
we're not dating him
yeah,
anymore.
no. That, I mean, like that
We-
was
we don't
just
talk
like
to him
that was just
anymore.
like the whole point of
We
the
don't
whole
get along
thing.
with
I'm
that
like,
guy.
there's a
movie.
theme here.
Yeah, but not the first one to start with.
Yeah. But I loved it. I had to like literally find the Hulk, like the original one, and everyone
there's
was
like
like,
3 of
don't
them.
worry about.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
they're right.
God.
Don't worry about them.
Yeah.
The ones with I can never remember his name. The newest Hulk, I love him. Eric Bana played Hulk once, which nobody talks about for some reason. It's like it never happened, even though I actually really love Eric Bana.
I feel like I should be taking notes.
Edward Norton played Hulk. I think
Okay.
in 2 movies. Which I liked also. Jennifer Connelly, I think, was in that
Mm.
one. But yeah, they don't talk about those anymore. It's Mark Ruffalo. That's what it is.
Yes. I love
He's
him.
Hulk now, and I thought it was a little like, why the fuck is he Hulk? This seems so weird to me. And then I saw him
It
as
makes
Hulk. I was
sense.
like, whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, it's perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like he had been Hulk for a while, and then like I came onto the scene, and I was like, everything makes sense now. And it's
Everything's
like you
making
don't
sense
you
right
don't
now,
get to
yes.
say anything because you don't know anything. But
No, seriously.
but I'm like,
That's
you know what's funny? Actually, my friend Peter took me to Comic-Con, and he was like my nerd tour guide because he's
Really?
super nerdy.
Oh, I love that.
I
We have to
know,
have
me
him
too.
on.
Yeah, he's great. He's so funny, and it was hilarious because there was like a little section, and it was like giving away free IMAX movie passes
Oh,
if
damn.
if like you did trivia. And
how
Peter was like,
cool.
"Are you sure you want to do this?" And I was like, "I got this. I got this."
No. Oh,
And they were like, "Okay, well, what's your favorite Marvel movie?" And I was like, "I love this because like, you know, I'm still learning."
Yeah.
And at the time, and I still think Civil War is my favorite one. Yeah. I know I'm not done yet though. So like, you know, I'm not done with all of the
oh my
Marvel
God, you
movies.
should see
So
the
like
look on my face. I
don't
was like,
hold
I'm sorry.
don't hold that against me. But at the time and where I'm at right now,
Okay.
Civil War was my favorite, and he was like, "Okay, well, who?"
Do you have a favorite Marvel character right now?
Oh,
Anyway, and no one's off limits.
yeah.
anymore.
I mean, I love Black Widow because you know
And I fucking love that movie. Did you see the movie? The Black Widow
I'm
movie?
not there yet. I know. I'm
I
like,
know.
I'm like,
Okay, that's
I'm
true.
like,
trying
I'm
to
a
think.
little baby.
Will
I
it
feel
fuck
like
you up if you see it.
I feel like I left off. I was at Black Panther, and then the new Black Panther came out,
Okay.
and then I was like,
So you
I
haven't
feel
seen
like
that one? New one.
I saw the new one.
Okay,
Because
cool.
I was, but I feel like I skipped a couple Marvel movies, so I have to do it again. But because I wanted to go, I had FOMO so bad, and everyone's
Okay,
like, "Oh, we're
yeah.
going for the opening," and
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
"I can do that because I've seen the first one."
Yeah, but I think that was fine. The
you
second
know,
Black
it's fine.
Panther,
I
think
allowed
it's fine.
myself that
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I was like, I can't skip anymore. I
Yeah,
have
I
to
don't
see
think-
them absolutely in
all
order.
of the like the Iron Mans you have to see.
Oh, I
like
love
watching
Iron
them in
Man.
order of their
Those were my favorite
releases.
until Civil
Those
War.
were my favorite. Okay, yeah, I watched them in all of the when they were released. Not necessarily. They have phases of.
Yes, I googled
Yes.
the phases. That's what I was
Okay,
gonna say.
yeah.
I was like, please help me. I'm learning to nerd.
Learning to
and,
nerd.
Yeah,
What
and
do I do
there
here?
was like phases, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit, okay. Like I had like
It gets
bulletin
kind of
board.
confusing.
Yeah,
because
and-
that's a timeline. So that's like phases are when you know things happen at the time that it happened. The release dates are like then it's like, oh, this was
See,
happening at
that's
the
what
same
I
time
did
that happened,
that.
and it gets kind of confusing.
yeah, that's what I had like a moment where I was like, do I do it? Which I ended up
know.
doing it in the order they were released.
Okay, I'm
because I
glad
was
you
like,
did
I
that.
want to
Yeah.
see it like everybody
Yeah.
else did.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't know
glad
why
you
I
did
keep
that,
doing that
actually.
voice, but
I like that voice.
Thank you. I feel like I'm really like putting on. I'm a
Oh, you're in
commitment,
character.
man.
This is
I
the
have
fucking
commitment.
vibe. The Oscar
Yeah,
goes
which
to-
it's so funny because like the more I'm learning to nerd, I'm like, oh, I've been here all along.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I've just been like,
You've been hanging out in the back with
Yeah,
us.
I
for
just
a
didn't
minute. You
know.
didn't
I just didn't
realize.
know.
Yes, welcome, join us. Welcome to Dark Side. So we're
yeah,
forever here. Okay.
I really love it here. I'm having a great time.
I love it
I'm
here.
like, I'm just like,
I can't
I'm
believe you've been
thriving.
to Comic Con. That's wild.
I know, and I went solo. I met Peter there. And
Okay.
so like even like walking up, I was like, they're gonna know. They're gonna know I'm
How
not
are they gonna know?
authentic.
They're not gonna know.
How are they
How are they
gonna
gonna
know?
know?
How are they gonna know?
How are
I
they-
don't know.
they're not gonna know.
And everybody was so welcoming.
Oh, yeah.
You know, open arms.
But that's that community though, like because we
And
all
I'm
understand each other, so
stoked.
everybody's so nice to each other.
I know.
Everybody's so sweet, so complimenting. So you could go alone. I see people go alone all the time.
Yeah.
Eric usually comes with me, and that way he kind of helps keep people at bay if shit gets really weird. But usually everybody's
Ooh.
really sweet and like really, really, really.
What do you mean
nice.
really weird?
Well, sometimes like certain costumes. I mean, I like to.
Oh, I got you.
I like to show X, Y, and Z.
Say it less.
Yeah. So some people will just get really excited because
Yeah,
they want
and
to
they're
take
like
pictures with you.
ABC. I'm trying to
But then
get-
they'll do full
yeah.
photo shoots with you. So you have to
Oh,
like kind of
cute.
learn how to be like, okay, that's enough. Like, okay, next person, and move on, and still have a good time. So it's kind of an interesting balance there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to. You have to come to one of the conventions with me.
Oh
There's
my
so
gosh.
many coming
no,
up.
1,000%.
Yeah.
And we have to like plan a cosplay. Like that's the
Oh,
thing
girl,
too.
yeah.
Like I feel like I kept putting Peter on the spot because I'd be like, "Ooh, who's that? Who's that?
Yeah.
Who's that? Who's that?" And like he,
Oh,
and
it's
he
exciting.
knows,
So-
and
so
he
yeah,
kn- and
yeah.
like he'll know the anime.
I'm usually pretty good at spotting the characters and the names and like a little bit of backstory most of
Yeah.
the time. So usually when I cosplay, I like to do when I go to conventions, I like to do cosplay costumes that are well known, right?
Yeah.
Because then that way people will be like, oh, I know exactly who this is, and they'll call you by your
See,
cosplay name,
exactly.
which is hilarious to me. And then you take pictures with them, and like that's kind of what makes it really fun. Is costumes that people actually do
Because
know,
when it's
yeah.
more mainstream, like people that are learning to nerd like myself,
Yeah.
then we feel like we can fit in. Like when
Yeah.
people were like doing like these very niche, like not off, but like very specific
Oh, yeah.
characters, I was like, I
No, and
now
there's
I
a
don't feel
very
like
small
I fit
group of
in
people
again.
that
Yeah,
would know
yeah.
those kinds of things.
So
Yeah.
I was just like, at least
only
wear
done
a
that
name
once.
tag or
Yeah.
something, so I can at least take a note to be like, okay,
Like,
I must
you were so
watch
into it,
this
like, oh,
later.
okay.
Yeah,
This is
because
the way up,
I love how it's super exciting. Like I love how excited like I have been about being like, okay, jumping in, getting
Learning
in.
to nerd. Learning to nerd
Yeah.
is a very exciting.
That's,
moment.
like,
I'm
literally-
really happy for this journey, and I'm glad I get to be a part of it.
I feel like there's so much that we can do with it because
Oh, babe.
everybody wants to like mold me into like the ideal nerd, and I'm honestly here for it. But people are like, they
Now's
they
your
be
time.
having
This is a
their
precious
opinions.
time in your nerd.
Exactly, and
path,
I'm like
yeah.
ready. I'm like super.
Just make
I'm a
sure,
sub
like,
nerd. I'm
yeah,
like,
I feel like
teach
this is
me.
like Mean Girls, and I'm like, you need to be careful. Don't hang out with the right.
Well, that's
ones
the thing
so
too,
you
because
get the
so
right
many people are
nerds.
like.
Yeah.
That really be trying to like
Oh,
no
girl,
you
kids,
can't
it's
do it
exciting.
like that. I'm like, you can't. There's a way that you cannot nerd.
No, you can do whatever. the fuck you want.
Yeah, no, I know, but
That's what's so exciting about that. But I feel like conventions are great. There's a ton coming up. I can start
oh yeah, give me
sending
a
them
list,
to you
girl.
and see. I like a lot of the scary stuff too. So there's one called Monster Palooza coming up in June, I think.
Okay.
And you dress as like monster, like villains, right?
Ooh,
I've done,
I'm in
like,
my villain
Velma
era, so I feel like
before. Yeah.
okay,
I think I'm gonna do
cute.
Pinhead. I have to show you like a picture.
yeah.
Of it.
I'm like, I
I'll show
don't
you,
even know how that is.
There's this girl because I dressed up as Neytiri from Avatar during WonderCon. That's a big one too. That's in
Okay.
Anaheim, and that just passed like in
Cute.
March, I think.
I think I saw the photos for that, and I was like, no one told me. I was like, where's the nerd bulletin board?
That's girl. I'll be googling like every year. I Google and see because sometimes they change them. Oh, this is the
well.
Avatar
Sometimes
one
there's
that I
like
did.
billboard.
I don't know if you saw that one.
Hello.
Yeah, she did my makeup. Like phenomenal. But the girl that did my makeup does like really great like cosplay makeup. So this is what I want to do for.
Stop.
Um,
I'm down for that level of
for-
commitment.
Yeah.
Oh
But
my
it's
God,
like full
stop.
body
That's so
makeup,
cute.
and so I want to do Pinhead for the next one. But I was like, I'll give you like a little list and see whatever you're down to come.
Oh my
to.
God, yeah.
Please come. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more fun with more people.
Yeah,
and like
of
people that
course.
enjoy it, right?
Definitely.
So then you just like really get to see really, really fucking wild costumes.
Yeah.
It's so exciting.
Oh, but I was gonna tell you. So like, I was so excited because I won that IMAX ticket.
You won.
Yeah, because he was like, okay, well, we were at our Comic-Con and he was like, okay, well, let's do some trivia. And Peter was like, okay, are you sure you can handle that? And I was like, yo, I got
like-
this. And he was like, I forget how he worded the question, but the question was essentially like, who ended up killing Iron Man's dad? And Peter was like, oh, I know. And I was like, please stop. I got this. And I was like, Winter Soldier. And he was like, oh my God. And it was like, I don't know. It was like just like the personality
Yeah.
came over me.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm meant to be here.
You found your place.
I know.
Welcome home.
I know. So like all of this is getting me so excited because I feel like, when I feel like we always just like fear what we don't know.
Right.
And I feel like back
That's very
when
true,
like
yeah.
the nerding community, it
Oh,
was
girl,
kind
it
of like
wasn't
what?
cool.
No, but
Like-
but I'm trying to like go back and wonder why. Like I was never a bully. I'm like I know I joked and I
Right.
was like, but like I didn't know anything about it. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I watched Pokemon in the morning when I was waiting for the
Okay,
bus, but like you know, it was mainstream enough and pop culture
Mm-hmm.
that it wasn't like, oh no, you're not a nerd.
Yeah, that wasn't considered being nerdy.
Yeah,
watching Pokemon, right?
yeah. It was like, you know, I used to have one of those like Pikachu Tamagotchis.
Yeah. Oh, you really did.
I like don't know where it is.
I was
I
like,
had
would
like
you still have it?
16 hanging from my backpack.
Oh, girl, you
I
could
girl, I
sell that
looked.
shit. Make a ton of money off that right now. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
because I was so mad that I couldn't find it. So I
You'd be
went
a
on
millionaire
eBay
right
and
now.
looked at it. They're like 60 bucks. I was
Yeah.
like, I was like low key. And I was like,
Those Pokemon cards, man.
oh yeah, no.
Wild.
I went to a bar recently. Actually, my friend. It was her for her birthday. We threw her like a surprise Pokemon party, and I bought one of the. And I still have it. You can borrow it anytime.
Oh
it's
my
the
God.
inflatable Pokeball.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And
Oh
we
my
did
God,
we did
stop.
karaoke, and I sang "Wrecking Ball" by Miley Cyrus. But I said, yeah, I came in like a Pokeball. Because we love
I'm
a good
dying.
pun.
I
Yeah.
love it.
But this guy came in, had no idea that we were throwing the party. We put decorations everywhere. Everyone had these like Pikachu hats that I went to Oz and got. And
I love.
And this guy came and he had it literally like one of the old pocket watches, but it was a laminate Pokemon card that he had in
He was
his
just
like
carrying around.
back pocket.
Shut the
Yes,
front
I was
door.
like, this is meant to be.
Oh,
I was like,
yeah.
there's no such thing as a coincidence. Like,
No, babe.
and I was
Yeah,
like,
those-
people go through their lives and they're like getting ready,
Yeah.
putting their belt on. They're like, oh wait,
They're about to
got
like,
their-
oh, let me not forget my laminated Pokemon card.
right. And he was like,
That's
yeah, I
another
know,
level.
it's kind of a big deal. He was like, this is like $3,000.
Yeah, I wouldn't take that in
back
fucking
pocket.
public,
Yeah, I was
you know?
like, isn't it
Let's
bending?
keep that
if you
shit at
sit-
home. Yeah, damn.
But the point of what I'm trying to say is like the level of commitment is like something I'm
Yeah.
totally down for.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what, that's like a full send, and I'm
Full
really
send.
I'm really here
Yeah.
for it. Like
Clearly,
the fact that
this is
somebody's like
a full set, and I'm here for the full set.
yeah. You know what? It's like it's literally I think that's why I love LA so much because like in Florida, girl, if I went outside like this, first of all, it would be way too hot. But but people
boiling.
would just be like,
Yeah.
why? I just don't understand. But
my
here it's like I walked out to my car,
wouldn't be weird
not
at
a
all.
second
Yeah.
glance, not even a thing. Like, you know, it's just like that's why I love like influencers in the
Yeah.
wild because it's just like people are like it's just another day.
It's hilarious though. No, the
Yeah.
influences
Oh,
in the
yeah.
wild is just true comedy. Like it makes me uncomfortable to watch a lot of the
okay.
stuff.
Well, some of them are pretty.
Yeah.
But I feel like my experience with not essentially like the platform
Mm-hmm.
or like the page influencers in the wild, but like when I see influencers in the
Yeah,
wild, I guess
yeah.
that's what I mean. Like,
Oh,
seeing
okay, when you're
people-
actually seeing
when
it,
I'm
yeah,
actually
yeah,
seeing
yeah.
influencers in the wild, not like some of the things that people be posting and it's like secondhand embarrassment. Yeah, no, I understand that.
Oh, girl, yeah. Secondhand embarrassment. I'm like, really? And,
That's a real thing.
And the escalator, like, really? Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's something I'm really excited because even when I think cosplay costumes, I think like you don't realize how long it takes people to make these costumes and how months they're committing
That's
of time
crazy.
to make something that
Yeah.
they wear for, and that's why they're there all day. That's why they're there for 8 fucking hours, making sure they're talking to everybody, getting all the pictures, because they've dedicated months of their life to make a phenomenal, true to form costume. So you're just like, it's almost like the little Easter eggs on costumes sometimes when you see somebody, and I'm like, whoa, and they did that to that, and that looks like this. This like it blows my fucking mind.
Oh my
Like,
God,
the
yeah, I
commitment
know.
is so exciting. to
I
me.
met
Like,
Dare there and she was dressed as
Yeah.
Samson and she said that somebody like literally 3D printed that. And I was like, I wouldn't have
Yeah.
even thought of that. I would have like Amazon dolls kill, call it a day. But
Girl,
the fact
yeah.
that people are like sewing and creating, I'm like,
on their
oh,
own
man.
at home, like hours
I
and
know.
hours and months. It's wild. Dare's costume was fire though. Too.
Oh, so fire. But like the fact that like I'm still like wrapping my head around the fact that 3D printing is a thing. And I'm like, to think of
it's so expensive.
making a
So I never
costume.
think to even think about it.
Yeah, like to do a cosplay of that, like
Full
so
customized
smart.
cosplay costume,
But it was
3D
like
printed.
legit. I was like,
It was fire costume,
and
yeah.
it was still Samson is enough of mainstream, and I only know that from I don't even remember what the game was, but at the end of one of my brother's Sega Dreamcast games, there was a I guess like a trial game, and I don't even remember. At the bottom, it was called Twisted System. And like Samson was one of the characters you could be.
Why does that sound familiar?
I don't
think
know.
played
I
that
wish I
one,
knew
yeah.
what the like if any of you guys know what the game is, but it was just a trial game. At the end of this game, on Sega Dreamcast. It's literally all the
miss
context.
those
I
days.
know.
They would give you almost a beta version of the game
yeah.
after you finish
Is
it.
that
as
what
a
it is? See,
reward.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know the jargon.
And
Beta
you
version.
don't get that shit anymore. Not for free. You don't get that.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was just
pay
like
for
at the
that, yeah.
end. It was like the ending credits of like every
Oh, that's
Marvel
so
movie.
sick.
Which, by the way, that's my favorite thing about.
Oh my god, isn't that so exciting? At the end of the Marvel
Yeah.
movie, you get to the movie's not over.
yeah.
You get to see more.
I know when people leave, I'm like,
You're like
I'm
you're
nerdy
not
enough
even,
to know
you're not even a
that,
Marvel
like,
fan. Like while
Yeah.
you're leaving, like what are you
okay,
doing?
so I have a
Yeah.
crazy story for you,
Oh, pray tell.
and you're probably gonna freak out. So
Okay, let me put this down. in
yeah,
case
yeah. Take a sip, and then like. So when I first moved out here, I've worked in production and I do voiceovers. I was in radio for a long time,
no
and
way.
I
Okay.
worked on the sci-fi TV show, and there was this adorable man there. It was like Star Wars themed. They were like doing the, just the set design and everything. Everything was Star Wars. And again, I was not on my learning the nerd journey.
Yeah, quite. Yeah,
And I'm talking to this man, sweetest guy, super funny, like witty, and no one else on set. I was just a PA at the time, whatever. No one was talking to this sweet old man. And I'm like talking to him, and, we're just shooting the shit. I have no idea. I'm like pretending to like fit in, like, oh, I don't know anything. I've never seen Star Wars, blah, blah, blah. And we leave, and he walks out. Someone goes and like gets him a water, and like all the other PAs I were with like grabbed me, and they were like, "Do you have any idea who you were talking to?" And I was like, "No idea." And they were like, "That's Stan Lee." And I had no idea. He was so sweet, so funny, hilarious, just like exactly how
You're
you
just shooting the shit with Stan
yeah,
Lee.
yeah, just chilling. Yeah.
What?
And like, so now when I started watching the Marvel
Oh my
movies,
God.
I
I know
know
he's in all of them. Really.
I know, and like knowing that he moved to heaven now is like, it's so, it makes me
I love that
so
Move to
excited
Heaven. I love
because
that.
I didn't know anything about him, but seeing how like witty and funny, and the fact that he put himself in all the movies, like that is how he was in person.
as a person, yeah.
And like, I
Wild.
feel like looking back now, I feel like he like talked to me longer because he was like, oh, this bitch has no idea who
Oh yeah.
I
Let's see how far this can
Yeah,
go
yeah,
before
yeah.
somebody says something.
But like, I was like, this guy's funny. This guy's like witty, like just like so sweet. And I was like mad that nobody was talking to him. He was just like standing by
yeah,
himself.
because they get scared to talk to him. Yeah.
And so I was just like, how are like I
Yeah.
just walked because can I get you anything? Like I
Oh
didn't know what
my
I didn't know what he was doing on set. Like for all I
You
know,
think
he
was like someone's dad or something.
honestly, I didn't know if he was like part of the crew, like set design, like because they were
Oh my
asking
God.
him questions about set design, and then like the director and everybody walked out, and then he was just standing there, and everyone was in the corner, like I don't even know, but I should have known something because like other people were like, but again, I was like, these are just like
Wild.
kind of nerdy
Wait,
people.
How long ago was this?
Oh man, 2013
was a
maybe.
while
It was
ago.
one of
Okay,
my
it's like
it was
10
one of
years
my
ago, yeah.
first
Yeah.
gigs. Actually, I think it was my first PA gig out here in LA. I worked on
Oh
Marley and Me
my
back
God.
home, and like I did like
Oh,
other
really?
like
Oh,
PA stuff, but yeah, no, it was. I think that's my favorite part of like now learning to nerd
Yeah,
because
yeah.
especially since like he's transitioned and everything.
Yeah,
I feel like getting to wait to the end of the movies and like seeing him in his
I
thing, and I was like, that's
know.
my friend.
I know when you get to see him like in random clips, you're like, oh, how cool.
It's
That's
just
so cool.
it's yeah, I love that.
Oh,
And I'm like, I don't
wow,
know if
that's
it's
so
is it all
cool.
just like ad lib or like he just like I don't know. I feel like some people are like, oh, that's ad libbed or that's like scripted in there.
I think there might be like an outline of something, and I think he
Yeah.
kind of runs with it. All
But
the
that's like
time.
really how he was. That was like the whole time we were talking. I have no idea
Wow,
how
that's so
long it was,
cool.
but I wish I remembered what we were even talking about. I think I was like, oh yeah.
I wish you
yeah.
got a picture or something.
No,
That's so
I
cool.
genuinely had no idea
Yeah.
who he was,
I'm
and people were
dying.
like, how do you know who that is? I was like, I don't know. I was under a rock. I was
That's
in
the
like
best, though.
like Broadway. I don't know, like.
Like deer in headlights, but you weren't even like those are the best moments because you're yourself, right?
Yeah.
So you're not saying things based on okay, if I say it this, and he won't be affected like this. So you're just being your own person. and,
Totally.
like, they appreciate that so much more. Yeah.
I feel like like my mom always taught me to like teach like treat the janitor and the CEO the same way. So like
yeah,
it didn't matter what he was doing there. I just saw that he was standing by himself, and there was free time, and I was just like, "Can I get you anything? Do you need anything? Yeah, whatever.
You need water?
Yeah,
You need
but
a chair? You sit down? What's going on?
can I hold you? You're adorable.
Tell me your life
Can you
story.
hold me?
Can you hold me?
It's been a long summer. Yeah.
It depends.
I don't know. It's really hot. Like,
Oh my
yeah.
God! Wow,
Come
that's
join
fucking
me.
cool.
Yeah.
That's a great story.
Fucking hilarious.
Oh my God!
But yeah,
That's
Stan
deadly.
Lee. So and then like finding out that he had passed away was kind of like, oh, but that is my favorite part. And I think now I'm getting further in the movies where I'm like, I don't know where in the timeline of the movies, like when he passed. So I'm like,
Right.
did they pre-film? I mean, I'm sure they didn't like pre-film stuff. Like how, I don't know how
Yeah,
far.
actually, I'm not really sure.
Because I feel like they should have, because like, you know,
I
that's
feel like they
my
have
favorite,
to have
literally
like a
my favorite
Rolodex
part.
of like videos. Though,
Yeah,
right?
that they have to
can
like
kind of-
add in,
right?
Because he like made a
couldn't
bunch
they?
of these characters,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It was like such a passion. Like how exciting! Oh, I know. Oh,
I know,
family.
but yeah, that was a very sweet moment. I wish I remembered what we talked about, but it really was just like the dumbest. But everything he had to say about anything I was bringing up, he was so quick,
Yeah.
so witty, so
Yeah.
like fast
Sharp,
with it, which
yeah.
is why I feel like all of that stuff is just ad lib.
Oh, girl, you probably write it down. I mean, he's as such a creative mind and person.
I mean, to
and
do
so
all that he,
hands-on with all
oh
this,
yeah, for sure.
It's gotta be
And
nothing
he
for him to
knew
just-
the
yeah.
character, you know, he made them, right?
Dude, that's so cool.
no.
Wow, look at you.
I know. He
Wow.
just, I just feel like, oh, my friend.
That's my friend.
That's my friend.
I know him.
Yeah.
He's my friend.
But we never were like, I'm Lauren. I don't know.
Did you have a name tag
No.
on your walkie? Was it?
No. I think we were just shooting the shit. But I feel like normally I introduce myself. And maybe he said his first name. Honestly, if he would have said Stanley, I still would have been like,
That's what I'm like. Oh,
cool,
weird name.
nice
All
to
right,
meet
cool,
you.
yeah.
Like, that's a strong
that's
ass
a real
name.
name?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
a strong name.
Let me see some identification.
I don't know.
Prove it to
But
me.
that's what is so great about like now transitioning into this community, because I was so oblivious.
Yeah.
Like, you know. talking-
Whereas like someone like me, girl, I probably wouldn't have said anything either. Honestly, if I'd seen him. I
Really?
think I would have been a little too freaked out.
Really?
Yeah. Or if I
Aw.
said something, then he might think I was like trying to holler. I don't know. Like I just so in my mind. Yeah. Like I'm not trying to flirt with you. I'm such a big fan. So I would be too scared. I wouldn't say anything. Either. Oh
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
I
happy
feel
for
like
you.
yeah, he
I'm
was
jealous.
very
I'm
very
happy for you.
open. No, I don't know. I mean, maybe he'd be trying to holler at you for sure. Like or
Girl, we can
holler
talk,
back.
yeah,
I'm
okay.
sure.
Holler
I mean,
back, girl.
holler back, youngin. I feel like he got it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, I feel
he's with it. Like
Yeah,
that's,
yeah.
that's you can hold conversation with people.
Yeah.
Like that. I'm here for that.
It was cute though.
Yeah. So we got to get you. Wait, what was the last Marvel movie you actually watched though?
Oh man, I feel like the last 4 I want to go back because I was only because I feel like I was in an Airbnb and I was like pounding them out left and right, and I feel like they all just kind of like smudged together.
Okay.
Because I watched Black Panther, then I went with my friends to go see the premiere because I wanted to like make sure I at least seen that. But
Okay,
I
okay.
think I tried to like I need to like see what the phases are again, because I feel like I smushed the next 4 to be like, I'm catching up, because then it was like Ant-Man
of
and the Wasp
information
was
to
coming
get,
out, which
yeah.
I did see that too, and I'm like, y'all gotta, I need a pause,
Give
I
me
need
a
time out, like
Yeah.
let me catch up.
That was over the course
Let
of
me-
like 10 years that they were.
I know, but I was doing it in like 2
Yeah.
weeks. I was like, everything is
You're like,
fine.
I can't.
I had a pinched nerve. I
I'm
was
dying. Stop.
I was competing for my first pole dancing competition, and
while
so
you were
like
watching all the Marvel
so yeah,
movies.
for 2 weeks I was just
dying.
out, and I was just like, yeah, I still competed, which was like,
Did you place?
I got 4th, and
Okay.
at 4th for dramatic, I did 2 routines, which is like unheard of
In the same competition? Is that
in the
really
same
hard? I didn't know that.
competition.
Okay,
Yeah, so I
'Cause, like,
did one because I played guitar on the pole, and then I sang and
sorry.
danced at the same time, and then I did
I've
a dramatic
never seen
piece
that before. On the pole, you were playing the guitar.
on the and singing at the same time.
Damn, girl.
Yeah, it was pretty wild.
Okay,
It
skills.
was fun. I got a wireless headset. I felt like I
I'm
was living my like
dying.
perfect like
Yeah, you're
Britney Spears
performing.
dreams,
I'm
like
just-
my Miley Cyrus dreams.
You're so
Yeah,
proud of you.
it was really fun. Yeah, and then but I have a pinched nerve in my lat, and for pole dancing you need like all lats, and my doctors were like,
From watching
you
the
can't.
Marvel movies so much.
No, like so I was just
Oh,
over
yeah,
training
yeah.
for the competition, and then while I had the pinched nerve, like I couldn't turn or anything, so I
Yeah.
started
so you're just
watching
like,
the
cool, I'm
Marvel
just gonna
movies.
watch these.
Yeah, but
Sounds like a great idea.
yeah,
before you get
but
started.
try to do like 10, 20, 30 years of Marvel movies in 2 weeks.
Babe,
I just was like,
that's a lot.
it was mush.
information.
So yeah, and then I felt like I didn't want to miss anything, and I wanted to
Right,
go
right.
back, because I was like, even in my like temporary paralysis, I feel like I was lifting. I'm so ridiculous. I was lifting weights while I was like, I'm gonna do like, have you ever seen like My 500-pound life, and they
Yes.
like start to work out and they're just doing their arms. That's how I felt. I mean, not for the weight issue, but like because I was in bed and I couldn't do anything. I was like, okay, well, I could at least like
You're
do this.
so productive,
I
though.
was, that's the problem.
I'm
Like,
exact opposite.
well, that's why my body stopped. My body stopped because I was
Girl, your body's
overtraining.
like, stop doing this.
Yeah, I was overtraining. I was doing like 4 hours of pole a day. Then I would go to the gym. Then I would do Pure Barre. And then I would go home and watch more when I started Marvel movies. And then I would just be like doing a squat. Because you get so hyped.
Oh, girl,
you know?
yeah, some
like
of those movies you're like,
Guardians of the Galaxy is
I
also
love
my
Guardians of the
favorite. It's out
I just
today.
rewatched it. I just watched the new one. I'm not going to tell you anything.
Wait,
yet.
today?
Yeah, I just watched it last night.
Oh, at like midnight?
It was like a afternoon, like late afternoon showing. I saw it.
But
Girl,
yesterday was the
so
4th.
good. Yeah, a lot of people don't know that it actually came out yesterday. It came out on the 4th. Yeah,
See,
baby girl,
like
you gotta
when
watch
you're like in the
that.
nerding community, you get like tips
You
of the
just,
trade.
yeah, you just be figuring some shit out. Like you don't even realize how.
I
I
didn't know.
literally just watched it yesterday. Phenomenal.
But the point I'm
Crying
trying to
my eyes
make,
out,
when
awesome.
you, oh God, yeah, no, this one's going to be a doozy.
yeah. I'm a crier in the movies.
Oh,
so,
me too,
yeah.
for sure.
I'm not a crier in life, but in movies,
I'm just like
Okay,
constantly
yeah.
crying all the time.
I can cry right now.
I'm crying happy. I'm just like so happy to be here. Thanks. I'm just happy to be here. Just happy to be here.
I'm just happy to be here.
But watching these movies, I was like this with Charlie's Angels though. Like after watching the movie, I would like go in the driveway and like just start like
I
540
fucking love
roundhouse
Charlie's
kicking.
Angels. No, those are fire, dude. Those are
Yeah.
great movies.
Oh my God. But like
I
I
like
can't
dancing in the
sit
mirror.
still.
She does like the little dance in the little underwear. She's
Oh,
like, looking
yeah,
at
for
herself. I'm like,
sure.
I've done that. Yeah,
The
that's
freaking
normal. Absolutely.
Chinese fighting muffins,
Yes,
just throwing, just
okay.
everything. But after that, like I felt like I needed to move my body. So like I'm watching the Marvel movies and I'm doing like squats
Oh my God.
because like you
thought
know
were Black Widow.
I
You were
literally
preparing. To
I
be-
was I maybe I'm a method actor. I'm not sure because I was like practicing doing somersaults. I was like run it like you know like and I feel like Groot is like he's like my spirit animal. I have a little Groot pop
do?
guy on my keychain now
Oh,
from
my
Comic-Con, as well as like I love
get
Christmas.
one.
I'm like the Christmas queen.
I'm obsessed with Christmas. Christmas.
See, this is
my
why we hit it off so well at Stagecoach. It was just like
yeah,
all
I
of the
will
things.
decorate my house for the gots. Like there's no one coming out.
Literally,
Just so I can go home because I'm excited to go home and be like, oh, the trees and decorations and all
Oh,
the
yeah.
Christmas movies. I'll start watching it in like October. I'll start the Christmas
yeah.
movies right away.
Oh, Christmas in July is a thing in my
yeah.
home.
Do you ever do like any theme parks during the holidays?
I do. I mean, I haven't renewed my Disney annual pass since the
Okay.
pandemic.
Can you renew it still? I don't know if you can anymore.
I know.
actually.
I feel like it's like what? It's like Magic Key now.
It is called Magic Key. Yeah.
See, I don't know all that. But my friend Tara, who I used to go with, like it was just like her and I, like we went every weekend. We're like getting our money's worth.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
literally. So we're like, we're using this every day, and we're like, I don't even want to
You actually end up
be here.
spending more money because you're trying
know.
to use your pass so much.
I'm that person too. Like all the promoted ads on Instagram, like they
Oh,
single-handedly
they
make
sold
those
me.
free.
Yeah.
They're like buy 6 get 1 free. I'm like, they had to.
You have to get 6. Like, this is the deal. Okay.
I know.
I love like Universal during Christmas time is fucking
Oh yeah.
gorgeous. It's called Grinchmas and it's amazing. There's like snow, there's a performance, there's a Whoville tree, all the actors are dressed and decked. Oh my gosh, you could take pictures with the Grinch, like he walks around and talks to people.
Oh my gosh.
It's so much fun. It's amazing. Christmas obviously during Disney is amazing too.
Oh, of
'cause it's so
course.
beautiful.
Of course.
And I haven't been in a minute, girl. So I'm fucking. If you look into your past and see, because I still have mine.
I know. Well,
I haven't
my
gone in a while.
Universal
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Like I mean, you and Tiffany and Amanda. Now I'm like getting
Oh,
ready
me
to
and
buy
Tiffany
a new
go
one.
ham.
Oh, we were talking about that too.
Yeah, we
and I
have
was
like
like,
a-
which one
like
do
a
you have? So I
path.
make sure we have the same blackout dates.
Called Gold. You have
Okay,
the Gold
cool,
Pass at
cool.
Universal
I
Studios.
had the platinum one. I don't know if that was.
I think that one comes with parking. Actually, I think that one comes with the parking.
I think
didn't
it
wanna
did.
pay for
I
the
think-
parking because I was like,
It was a Christmas present from a friend.
oh really?
And then
That's a good friend.
yeah,
Aw.
which by the way, him and I are both Hufflepuffs. And I have to tell you this story because we were talking about the Pottermore exams. The sorting
Pottermore exam, the
exams.
LWS. Oh
the
my
sorting
God.
hats. Okay, so I took
Am I
this
really
test.
just being another Hufflepuff? What is my life right now?
I took that test and I even manipulated my answers to be a Gryffindor, and that bitch still said
got you.
Hufflepuff. I was like,
Petri.
okay, well,
Sorting Hat was like,
say less.
Hufflepuff.
It was the Sorting Hat laughed at me. Like, there's not even a laughing feature. My phone just started laughing. It was Siri and the Sorting Hat. They were in on it. They were just like, bitch, you're a Hufflepuff. I was like, I'm changing this test again. I made a new email. I was like, I am a Gryffindor. You don't understand. You don't understand. I look great in red or maroon.
I look really great in
Yeah, but I mean, like, you know, it's funny because black and gold were my college colors. I went to UCF in Orlando. So
Oh, wild.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And then
Moving
my
along.
sorority's
Yeah.
house were also black and gold. So I was like, all right, I'm a Hufflepuff. Black and gold is clearly just my life now.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's all
Yeah.
right. Honestly, though, like reading about Hufflepuff, I'm like, yeah, that's me.
That's you.
Here I am.
Yeah.
So I volunteer as tribute.
Yeah. I volunteer as tribute.
So, like, I really hope which I think she might. But when Amanda takes the test, I think she'll be a Gryffindor, and then you can be a Slytherin, and then, well, I mean, you can be like you are.
can be a Slytherin.
you can be a Slytherin.
And I've taken
I mean,
it
like
twice.
you're already.
Yeah.
I mean, like you are. You
I'm
are.
dressed. I'm dressed.
I mean, if there was a pink house, I would definitely be in that. But
that's wherever Hufflepuffs go to, hang out later.
yeah.
It gets a little colorful down there, I'm sure.
Oh my gosh.
It's a different kind of party.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we gotta get Amanda on here and take her text. She hasn't taken it yet, right?
No, but I'm
Yeah.
really hoping that she'll be a Gryffindor because, Tiffany's Ravenclaw,
Mhm.
Slytherin,
You have
Hufflepuff.
everybody.
That's what I'm saying, girl.
Oh my
That's what I'm
God. Something
saying.
for everyone.
Something
Hi.
for
How
everyone.
fun. We all just get along.
Did you do like your Patronus test and stuff like that?
I
Your exam?
did. I'm actually not 100% sure I did my Patronus test. I feel like I did, but I think I was kind of drunk when I was doing it, so I don't actually remember what it is. I have to check my email and see if I can
I had to
remember
check
what
my email
Patronus
too.
is.
I feel like I got like the same Patronus Harry did, and I was like, that can't be right.
What does Harry have? Stag?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like mine was maybe like a unicorn or something, which makes more sense.
Oh,
but
that'd be cool.
yeah, super
that'd
cool.
Make better.
Yeah, yeah.
I think
I
unicorn sounds
feel like
better.
maybe I'm just making this up, but
Maybe you just wanted to be a
I'm like, I'm
sex. You want to be a
telling
Gryffindor
everybody.
so
I'm like,
bad.
yeah, girl.
I'm so sorry.
I had already bought a Gryffindor shirt. And I was like,
Stop.
I like wore it and took the test.
It's like
I was
before
like,
you get
don't
accepted to
understand.
college,
Yeah.
you buy all the things for college, and then you don't get accepted.
I thought for
to
sure I was
college.
going to Florida State, and I was like, oh my god.
Now
And
we're
they
doing
were
all
like,
this merch.
they were like, no.
Like, yeah, you ain't
My
got it.
sister ended up going to Florida State,
Okay,
and I
good. I guess.
drop off all
I
my
know,
stuff.
right?
I'm like, buy me UCF stuff now.
I know. Fucking A. Oh my
Cold
God,
at
that's
nights.
wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta come to Universal with us. That'd
I
be so much
know.
fun.
Do you guys go often?
We go at
Do
least
you guys
once a
come
month.
here often? Okay,
You
cute.
guys come here often? Yeah, we go at least once a month, and then we'll all kind of start at my place because it's close by, and
Okay.
then just make sure we're all coordinated, and then meet over there, and then
I mean-
hang out. We go to like the little Mexican place, grab a bite for a second, and then we actually go
Cute.
inside.
I mean, we
That's
should
great.
take Marshmallow and then like
We
literally
take Marshmallow.
we can do like karaoke.
Marshmallow's my Tesla. I just got that. We had to name her, and her first road trip was during Stagecoach, so we decided to name her Marshmallow.
Yes.
Marsha.
Marsha.
She looks like a puffy little marshmallow.
She's so cute.
Yeah, take Marshmallow up to Universal
And do
Studios.
karaoke. Is
Yeah.
there is karaoke?
Oh my God, we did karaoke, by the way, the next day when we were driving back because we had so much fun during Stagecoach. We went to an actual karaoke bar after because this was over at like midnight or something, right? So we went to a karaoke bar nearby the Airbnb.
Uh-huh.
And then we were blasting music in the car, singing Evanescence and Celine Dion, right?
Yes.
Like, it was Evanescence, right?
We did both.
It was Celine Dion and Evanescence. My heart would go on. Amazing. Great song.
Oh yeah.
And like fucking Lauren's voice is so great. So I'm like, oh my
Thank
God,
you.
this sounds amazing. And our friend Amanda in the back. So they're just harmonizing. It's so great. And me and
Oh, yeah,
Tiffany
she's
are
so
just
good.
like, like,
No, Tiffany was singing, and she was like, "I just want everyone to know I don't sing, so this means I'm having fun." I was like,
so you know I'm having a good
Oh
time.
my gosh! I was like, it sounds like an angel. I'm so glad you
Yeah,
decided
I was like,
to
I thought
sing.
we were harmonizing decently.
We
with
really
you. Yeah.
did.
As long as you didn't stop singing, then I think we all sounded pretty good together.
And we did Vanessa Carlton too. We did
Oh, yeah,
1,000
Vanessa
Miles,
Carlton.
and I even posted a story, and she watched it.
Yeah, you posted a video singing and playing Vanessa Carlton's song.
Yeah.
And she watched the story.
Yeah,
Right?
and then we did our TikTok with that like Cardi
with
B mashup with
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
and
then
he watched the story.
too.
I was like,
We're like,
okay.
we're on a
I was
roll,
like,
man. Who
yeah,
else?
we're on
Anybody
a
else
roll.
want it?
Honestly, yeah.
Remember all
I was
this.
like, we're just friends now. I was like,
we're
congrats
just
on your
friends.
9 Tony noms.
Yeah,
So
what the
cool.
Like, can you
Yeah.
invite us to parties or
Yeah,
something?
I know.
What's up, buddy? What's up,
Are
pal?
they in New York? I don't know.
Is he New York? Probably.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
But like Hamilton musical, that account
yeah.
too.
Give us some fucking-
They watched it too.
Really?
Yeah, the verified Hamilton
I'm
musical.
dying. Wow, everybody's watching
I don't
your
know if
stories.
maybe he runs both the
The
accounts.
He runs. Just some random guy runs both their accounts. He's that's obsessed with
No,
these.
I feel like Lynn runs both accounts.
I
don't know.
would, girl. I hope so. I don't fingers crossed. But how cool!
Yeah, it was really cool. So
Yeah, we had such a great time. But then the next day, when we were driving back, me and Tiffany in the car, you get in the car and then just like the music turns on. Girl, it was so loud. It was like boom.
It
I was like, what the? Why is it so
I was
loud?
wearing my loops.
Yo, dude, it's because we were singing so loudly and playing the music so loud in the car at 2 a.m. the night before that the music was so loud.
It was not 2
loud.
a.m. It was like 3.
It was like 3 o'clock.
Yeah, because they made us leave, but then we stayed in the car in the driveway for another
Singing for
hour.
another- oh my God. That was a good time.
But then we got out and then we started playing guitar. Well,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
no. First we started like playing music and just like interpretive dancing in the
It's really-
kitchen
it's
while we're
really
making all
wonderful,
those
yes.
pizzas.
We're like doing all this Disney songs.
Yeah.
And playing along with it. That's
I
when
made those
you met
cauliflower
the right
pizzas
people.
and then like I had the vegan pizza.
And then I had then Lauren went and grabbed her guitar, which I'm probably gonna ask you to grab in a second.
Yeah.
And I was like, we just started spitfiring songs at her, like, oh, play this song. Oh, play this song. And she
Yeah.
was like, got this. And I'm like, how
Say
is she? She's like,
less.
da-da-da. I was like, oh my God, it's fine. Till like 6 o'clock in the morning. Oh my
I
God.
mean, like I can play any song with like the chords if I can look it up on my phone. But I was like, some of the things we were coming up with, like that mashup. I think you thought I was playing "Hey There, Delilah,"
Oh,
but I
and
was
then-
playing "Crash Into Me,"
Oh.
and then I was like, "Yo, actually, this is fire."
yeah,
So let me
and I was
learn
singing
that.
Hey There, Delilah, but
Yeah.
it actually really worked with that track.
It
that
really
you were playing
did.
with, yeah.
And so I was like, okay, let's do that.
Wait, so now I have an idea. I feel like you should grab. What's your guitar's name?
His name is Henry Taylor.
Grab
He's a
Henry
Taylor guitar.
Henry Taylor, and I feel like we could play maybe a couple quick songs
Okay.
before we
Skedaddle.
before we get out of
Yeah,
here.
I'm
don't
having
know
so much
what, though.
fun.
I know.
I don't even know how much time
Like,
has
we live
passed,
here now.
but
No,
like,
it's fine.
yeah, I honestly though, this is like how well you and I got along though. Like,
Oh,
I
yeah,
feel like
yeah.
from the jump, it was just like
Like we
this-
just met. That's what I was
Oh,
like.
yeah.
Damn, the energies. Like when that shit clicks, fucking clicks, man. It just
it's
worked.
so great too. Like,
The second girl, I'm telling you right. The second you started playing Vanessa Carlton, on the piano, I was like, oh, these are my people. Oh my God. I think I said out loud, I was like, no way.
Yeah, you
like, I
did.
was like, everybody get in here. This is happening.
Aw, it was
This is
so
so
cool.
cool.
Yeah, I have a keyboard, so that actually like prompted me to like start playing again because I haven't
'cause you
played.
haven't played piano in a long time.
Oh
right?
no,
Yeah.
I haven't played guitar in a long time. I just like
Really?
yeah. I just like I don't know. I headlined the Whiskey a Go Go last year, and
Oh, that's
then I
fucking
headlined
cool.
El Cid, and I've been doing this thing where I've been doing like a sing pole thing, in addition to like myself singing and playing
Mhm.
while I'm sitting on the pole. I've been like trying to like merge the dance and music community. I'm
Okay.
like I feel like I'm so honored to be involved in so many different communities now. I want to like mesh them together. So when my band and I play, I have a stage pole, so I put it on the ground and I like feature different pole dancers while we're performing. So I want to like really do like this like
Please?
sing
Hell
pole thing,
yeah.
and it's not one of those things that we don't upstage each other. It just kind of like I don't know. It's
There's
a
like
really
a mutual like love and respect for your artists, so you really appreciate the
yeah,
artistry
and
that
you know
goes
what's
behind
really
everybody.
cool? Yeah, totally. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's just really cool because like there's nothing like dancing to live music. I mean, when
Nothing
you
like
go
it,
to a
yeah.
club, yeah. But like,
I have
to-
more fun dancing. Even if I know a song, I wouldn't even like the genre of the fucking music. But if it's live music, I'll be jumping
Oh,
up and
it's a
down having
vibe.
the time of my life. Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll have to do one of those soon.
Yeah.
Like,
Speaking of music, wait, can we grab a?
yeah. I'll go get
for a
Henry.
second?
I'll go get him.
So I'm not really sure what I should ask Lauren to play. I don't know. Like I'm thinking, what's on like a kind of nerdier subject? I don't know. Like what's like a nerdier-ish song? Do you know the Pokemon song? I could look it up. Could that be cool? I think that's the only one I'm thinking off the top of my head. I don't know, actually. Eric, can you think of a song? Eric. I can tell. Oh gosh. Are there any Marvel songs? Well, if she had seen,
huge orchestrated symphonic.
well, in the new movie, actually, we could probably look up the soundtrack for the latest one because they were playing a lot of songs.
You'll have so much faith in me.
Marvel soundtrack. Marvel, no, sorry.
This is Henry.
Hello,
Been
Henry.
together for so long.
Oh, really? If Henry could talk.
If honestly, if Henry
Henry
could talk. Let's see.
Maybe, because Guardians of the Galaxy had some really great songs.
Oh my gosh! Don't tell me anything. I can't.
I won't tell
wait
you
for
any
it.
of the storyline, but it is
The
really
whole
good.
table taking it out. Just
Guardians of the
trying
Galaxy soundtrack. What's the one that Star-Lord sings all the time? Okay. Well. I know this one.
Well, this is what I was playing, and you were like,
Oh, this one I thought was Hair There, Delilah?
Yeah.
Oh, really? What's
I
it
thought you were
like in
singing.
New York City? My
Yeah.
voice sounds terrible though.
Oh, come
Lots of
on.
miles away. The girl, tonight you look so pretty.
Well, okay.
Hey there, Delilah, what's it like in New York City? I'm 1,000 miles away, but girl, tonight you look so pretty, yes you do. Times Square don't shine as
Bright as
It's
you.
gonna shine as bright as
Times
you?
Square don't shine as bright as you.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that's bright. She's bright.
You've got your ball, you've got your chain tied to me, tie me up again.
So that's the one that we were playing.
Okay.
So I figured this is what I was doing. This
that's
was my
why-
little like
okay.
Jeopardy,
Yeah.
my little Jeopardy interlude while you like were figuring out what you wanted. me
Okay,
to
I
play.
do want to see if you could play the Pokemon song.
Oh,
Let me see.
God.
What do I need to pull up for you?
Just put chords,
Pokemon.
Pokemon chords. I don't
Chords.
even, you have to sing it though, because I don't know all of
Girl,
the...
me. Oh, I'm gonna sound
Girl,
terrible.
me. I'm still learning to nerd. You guys are putting.
I'm not learning to sing.
I love that. Okay, it's like
Learning
a
to
tradesy. Teach you how to sing.
I feel bad
Which,
for the
although
audience,
I've heard
though.
you sing, you can sing.
Wait, so how do I do this? I'll just pull up. The
I'll
chords.
just throw it
Yeah?
on my lap
Yeah.
or my knee.
Was that the right? Or
Figure it out.
Did I go with that right?
Oh God.
Let's see if we can get this.
This
Probably
is
should've
comedy.
Put a little list here. We'll do that next time. Next time you come, I'll have a little set list for you.
Okay, we're doing it. Okay, I'm trying to think of like, is there a capo on this? My whole wig might fall off looking down.
You're a different Pokemon now. So.
I'm evolving.
Pokemon Go.
Oh my God, I knew a term. I'm evolving. Okay, bye. Okay, let's see.
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test, to train them is my cause. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide.
See, I don't know the song.
Teach Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. Pokemon, gotta catch them all.
It's you and me. Something.
Yeah, it's you and me. It's just our
I know
destiny.
it's my destiny, Pokemon. Oh, you're my best friend in a world we must defend.
Oh
I
my
forget
God.
how it goes.
Better than the original.
Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all.
Our hearts are true. Our hearts
Yeah.
are true.
Our courage will pull us through. You teach me and I'll teach you. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all.
Oh.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Fire! Better than they.
I don't know. I've never seen that before, so
You
Well, I
never
mean-
even heard the song, right?
I mean,
really? Not since
only
you were a
from
kid,
what
I
I've
assume, right?
remembered
Yeah.
from like the actual theme
dude, that
song
was
of it.
fire, though.
Thank you.
What? I'm like, I want so many more songs. This is what I did at Stagecoach. This is why we're up till 6 o'clock in the morning, because I was like, I was just pulling
Well, she
up
kept,
ideas.
yeah, and then
I was like,
like
"Ooh, play this
I
one.
can play whatever as long as I have the chords and like have a general idea of how the song goes in my head. But that one I didn't.
Wait,
know.
we need another song idea.
I only know Pokemon.
Give like one more song idea.
Gotta
before we
get
done.
them all.
You guys are worse. Come on, give me a song. I feel like this is like Dora the Explorer.
Also, did we
Give
talk
us a
about how
song.
amazing this is?
Oh, the logo.
It's so cute.
Girls like nerds. Girls like nerds.
Girls like nerds.
Wait, hold on. Oh, okay. So Guardians of the Galaxy at the very end. This is not giving anything away, but they did play Florence and the Machine.
Oh.
Dog Days Are Over, right? Is that the name of the song? The Dog
Dog
Days
Days
Are
Are
Over.
over.
Let me
Okay,
see if I
well
can
let's
find
try
Dog
it.
Days
I don't know.
Are Over.
I don't play any of her stuff, but I should.
You said chords, right?
Yeah.
I hope I did this right. I hadn't listened to that
If
song
not, I'll
in such
find
a
it.
long time.
Yeah. I don't know
And
if
when I remember that song first came out, it was like so. I feel like that really put her on the map. So I was like, oh my god, do you hear this song again? It was so good. Yeah, this would be perfect. Fingers
I need to-
mean,
wait.
what's gonna be Pokemon? That was fire. Hello. I feel like I haven't even properly heard that song in such a long time. It was so good.
Happiness hit her like a train on the track, coming toward her. Still.
Coming towards her. That one, right? Sorry for my singing voice.
Wait, can we play it for a millisecond?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
I got it. I found your
Yeah.
Spotify. I've
She's
stolen
like,
your
I found
phone
it, I
and
found your information. Actually, she did steal my phone. While
I
she
stole
looks
her
at that,
phone-
I'll tell you a quick
her
little story
phone
because since
and her car.
I
Everything's fine.
don't know how to drive this car. I'm
Wait,
still
stop!
learning.
Look at your recent searches. I'm
Chicago.
dead.
Oh, 'cause
Wait,
it was all the
we were
songs
talking
asking me
about
to play.
Wicked, Celine Dion. I don't know if you can see
Celine
this.
Dion, Wicked,
Vanessa Carlton,
Chicago.
Evanescence. Put it on me by Ja Rule. Yep, Lauren was here.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
Oh my god,
I was
because I
here.
forgot about Chicago and stuff.
Oh my god, I'm
gonna sing that
dead.
so bad. Oh man, yeah, we're doing full musicals next time.
We were and Wicked. Dog Days are over.
Wicked. Oh,
We were doing,
classics.
yes.
Yeah, we're gonna talk actual musicals next time. Broadway musicals.
I'm
are
still
my
I
fave.
like as much as I love musicals, I didn't really like I used to like not do Broadway because I was like, "Oh, I can't dance." And that was like this whole thing about pole dancing. It's like I'm learning to do
Yeah,
hard things,
learning,
like learning
yeah,
to dance
yeah.
and stuff like that. Happiness. Okay. That's all I needed.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
you.
She said,
I just
"Ready."
forgot the song. Okay.
Happiness hit her like a train on a track. Oh, coming towards her, still stuck but no turning back.
They don't have them lined up on this one. See, like, okay, when you find a chord thing, if you don't know how to play guitar, this is how it is. There's lyrics on here, and then there's like the little chord letters above it. But if if they don't put the letter above the right lyric,
Then
it
you
just
can't
tells
tell
it
when
tells
it's
me to
supposed to.
like when to play that chord. Let me just go to the
The dog days are over, dog days are done.
I really don't know the song.
Can you hear the horses? 'Cause they're here, they come.
Wait,
Yeah, you got it. That was perfect.
but then it doesn't have. Where's the?
It might have been because I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh,
I
there it
literally
is.
just Googled something.
No, it's just the way that somebody wrote it out. They were like, and then you do the chorus, but it's like I don't know. The chorus is
We're
like
gonna
write it
message
out,
them
so I had to
to
scroll down.
fix this website.
Run fast for your mother, run fast for your father, run for your children, for your sisters, all your brothers. Leave all your love and your loving behind. Can't carry it with you if you want to survive.
Something like that. I don't know.
Yes, perfect.
The dog,
Yes, perfect.
I'm like,
the dog days are over. The dog days are done.
I forget.
Can you hear the horses? 'Cause here they come.
Something like that.
yes.
I forget. I
So
don't. Mm. Let me play you a song that I know to redeem myself.
Okay. I I know I'm just throwing ideas out. Sorry.
I know. It's like the bangs is the thing. It's like I can't. Well, I'm trying to think of like, do you like Corinne Bailey Rae?
Yeah.
Do you know her?
Yeah, of course. I only know one song.
Which one? Oh, put your records on.
Yeah.
Okay.
You sang a song. You had like an original song. Do you remember that song that you sang?
I have a couple originals. Which one?
Oh god, I don't remember which one it was. Because I remember I was like, oh, it's a really good song. You're like, oh, I haven't sang this song in a while, and it was like a song that you had written. Girl, and I was like, it was 6 o'clock in the morning. I don't remember.
I mean, I have a couple.
I don't want to tell nobody
This one.
because I know we're just friends. I don't want to get excited because love just always ends. You don't seem the type of guy to go and change just on a whim. And I know I'll be let down if you continue how you've been. If you play me for a fool, then I'll be stupider for that. And I'm the type of girl who runs cause I'm a fucking brat. You don't gotta hear me out cause you know I can be a drag. Let's get back to the party, we're both a bag of red flags. Oof. A bag of red flags. Yay, yay, yay. A bag of red flags. Let's speed it up. I'm not your nanny, I won't hold your hand to teach you how to act. You're not funny when you say, but babe, that I'm not built like that. I'm too cute for your excuses, don't have time to play pretend. Take some notes while watching rom-com, stop justifying all your sins. I'm not getting any younger, boy, and Peter Pan is just not hot. I just wanna get this party going, should have to display my every thought. Don't you roll your eyes down at me, boy, unless you wanna see me cry. I will burn this whole fucking party down, throw my bag and let my red flags fly. Fly, oh, fly. Just a bag of red flags, yeah, yeah. Oh, just a bag of red flags, bag of red flags.
Just how I like them. Right? The red flags.
I love
baby,
red.
woo!
Red is
Talk
my
about
favorite.
me.
Yeah.
What's that song about me?
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Thank you.
Laura
Thank
Chase, ladies and
you.
gentlemen. Woo, woo, woo,
Let's
woo.
go.
Something
And
about
it
live
needs to
music,
sing.
baby. Fire.
Yes,
though.
and it's really cool, like, you know, even if it's just like me and guitar
Yeah.
or like the full band, just having like someone pole dancing, not just dancing, but like pole dancing. while
Wow,
you're
that's
doing
gotta be so powerful.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Just like, you know.
Do you have any shows coming up at all? Do you have anything coming up soon?
My booking agent just reached out to me for some dates.
Okay.
So
Ooh,
I will
please
let you
tell me
know.
so we can tell everybody
But
else.
honestly, like since my last show in September, I kind of just was like, mommy needs a break, mommy needs
Yeah,
a rest.
yeah.
So I like moved and Thanksgiving. So but now I'm like so ready to play.
good.
Like
I
I
feel
knew
like you got nice
Stagecoach
motor
was
set.
gonna get me to a place where I was gonna like want to play it because
Yeah.
I mean like music is every fiber of my being.
And it's contagious and it's universal. And
Yeah,
it's
like a
passionate.
universal
Yeah.
language,
Yeah, it really
no
is,
matter
yeah.
what
Yeah.
genre or whatever, which is why it was so exciting to see so many people that like love country music. I feel like being from Florida, I spent so much time like trying not to be country, but
Really?
it's like
Yeah.
it's like in my
It's in your soul. It's part of who you are.
oh
absolutely.
yeah, for sure. And
It's
it's
definitely
like
me too. I love country
oh
music
my
so
god,
much.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like so grateful that I met you and like this whole weekend and so
glad.
grateful
It's
for
meant
Amanda.
to be, baby. You said
Yeah.
earlier there are no coincidences.
No,
It
there's
really
no
happens.
such thing as a
Yeah.
coincidence. And I
Yeah.
feel like, you know, when things happen, you're just like ready to receive them.
Yes,
and like you have
absolutely.
to let go of other things to make room for these new things.
For
and I
these
feel
really
like that's
wonderful moments
literally
in life. Yeah.
Yeah.
So precious.
And like I'm just so grateful to be part of this like new nerding community
Yes,
too. And like cosplaying.
right? Hashtag
and, like,
learning to nerd.
Hashtag learning to nerd, yeah.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh my god, thank you for having
Lauren,
me.
For coming.
Like I
appreciate it
just
so
adore
much.
you. I feel like, you know, you're just like this sister from another mister.
I'm
And
gonna cry.
yeah.
No, don't make me
There's like
emotional.
literally so much room for activities. Like this is just the beginning.
Oh yeah, like,
Like-
and I have so many ideas. So anytime that
my God,
you're down
same.
to do anything, anytime
For
you're down to come
sure.
back, obviously, girl, you
Yeah,
know,
let me
we'll
know, and
tag
I'll
you
like
as often as
learn some
possible.
songs and like we
yeah,
can
yeah.
actually
Then
play
I'll
them.
actually like we're just getting started. This is a whole new thing for me too. So we're working out a lot of the
You're
kinks,
killing it.
but I think it's fun to do that with people that you have fun with, right?
Yeah.
And
Oh
it's
my
okay.
gosh. Yeah.
So I'm excited to see more of you
I
and see
know.
more of you in general. Can you tell everybody your socials, please?
Yeah, totally. Thank you so much. On Instagram, Instagram, I'm Lauren Chase. You can find me on TikTok at It's Lauren Chase. Oh, I'm lying. It's Lauren Chase Official. And then my Twitter is It's Lauren Chase.
Okay.
I haven't really used
That sounds
Twitter.
like such a country music star, doesn't it? Lauren Chase.
Thank
I was
you.
like, fucking
yeah.
fire. Perfect
I
name.
didn't pick it. It just kind of happened. Again, no such thing
That's
as a
amazing.
coincidence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It is kind of country.
Yeah. It sounds like a country star.
Lauren
Like star.
Chase.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It sounds like someone that's like
Here
that.
we are. Here
Love
we
it.
are.
Ah.
Yes.
All right, everyone. Well, thank you so much
much.
again, Lauren.
Thank
Hope
you,
you
babes.
enjoyed. That Pokemon song was a vibe. I'm like trying to record that, put this on my playlist. It was fire. All right, everyone. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for joining Girls Like Nerds. I'll see you all again very soon. Until next time.
Bye.